Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4 Rule Britannia, playing now as Great Britain. I hate myself. Do you want to know why I hate myself? Because I realized as soon as I finished the last video, guess who forgot to spend the rest of their papal influence to get some free mercantilism before converting to Anglicanism? Yep. That happened. I just lost basically 300 monarch points, I think. I think I had 150 papal influence. It's okay, it's just, that was stupid. That was legitimately stupid. Unfortunately, we were already in the war with Bohemia, which means I couldn't start the integration process of France before we flipped to Anglicanism, which means now I really can't make them happy for a long time. We have Anglican evangelism working against us, and we are a heretic religion, which will upset them for a while. So it's going to be a long time now before we're able to integrate France. We kind of messed ourselves up in that way. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's fine to still have them as a vassal. And our Diplo power will not get used up, which means we can spend it on other things instead. Let's, by the way, go ahead and start fabricating some claims against Denmark. Perhaps Nordjylland, and we'll grab a couple claims here as well. We'll grab Romsdal and Bratsburg. There we go. Let's go ahead and spend all that nonsense. All right. We have another merchant for a little while, by the way, and I forgot to use him by the end of the last video, so we should get some extra money flowing into the English Channel if possible. Not a lot to do here. If we can't do really anything in the White Sea, we're already in the North Sea. We could collect more here. And that would be worth a fair bit of money. Or I can try steering... I can try just getting more downstream trade power this way. But it's only going in one direction as is. Still, let's try transferring the trade power for a little bit. And I think that will ultimately improve things a little bit. Alright, so we're Great Britain now, which means a lot of things changed. We have no unrest for Castile anymore, which is hilarious. Peasants in Sussex. Leon is going down. We just have Norwegians to worry about, and we're already working on coring all of them. That's great. Okay. So we could colonize the Americas, or sorry, discover the Americas, and that will be worth a fair bit. And I do want to do that, but it's not going to matter for a little bit until we are able to get Iceland down anyway, which means it has to core, so it's going to be a little while. But that is going to be fine. Let's go ahead and start transferring some troops back home. Actually, wait, we have to wait until the Navy is done with what it's already doing, which is transferring more troops. Venice has called a crusade against the Ottomans. Good for them. Oh, now we have a lot of separatists from a lot of different places. Really? Why is it this bad? Oh, it's because of the religion we just changed. Right. So this is going to take a little while. Really would love to have another missionary. What happens with the estates, by the way? The clergy estate. New World missions. Oh, fun. I wish there was something we could do right now to gain another missionary, but there really is not. So this is going to take a while, but this is one of the reasons that we decided to bite the bullet and get the Center of Reformation working. Now it's going to grab Oxford. We're going to kind of start converting about twice as fast for now. We're maxed out in France. This is going to upset so many dang people. What's my truce? Okay, we can actually get some, I could get some rivals, but I'm not worried about it. I'm also not worried about Bohemia. Austria, you can do what you want to do. Go have fun. I really don't care. All right, let's get the navies together. We lost way too many ships in that last war. That was really dumb. Where is my explorer, by the way? Is he still over here? Oh, no, he died, right? He died in the middle of the last video, so we do need to get another one. So let's go ahead and hire you. We do need to take some trade ships. Let's back them up to somewhere else for a minute. We could upgrade them, which I guess I'll go ahead and do. And I can't upgrade all of my ships. We're getting close, though. Royal marriage with Savoy? No. So we need to improve with our allies, because we've kind of upset a lot of people. Poland. Austria. Who else are we friends with? I've already forgotten. Morocco? Morocco's not going to care that we did this. Let's improve relations with them as well. Just for a little while. Keep an eye on these rebels before they become a problem. Wait, where is the Navy? Oh, this is the Navy that had the leader. Never mind. Let's take you. Select mission. Explore. Let's try the Caribbean coast again. Caribbean, whatever. You guys can get back together. All right, never mind. We're fine. Conversion successful of Oxford. Hooray! Monarch points matched, or maxed out. We need a long time before we can worry about any more. So let's go for more military development of really any kind. We know that we are not going to get the printing press next. That has to fire, I think, in Germany. Also, they have to be Protestant and Reformed, which Anglicanism is neither of those, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Prospering times. Artois, right here. A little bit of manpower, diplo-power, so taxes. I think we go for diplo. Our air may be incorruptible. Oh, yes. Oh, Mary Hudson, you're so good. Oh, I love you. All right, do we want to grab some states so I can get a bit more powerful? I think we kind of do. I mean, I know we want to grab more ideas and stuff, but it's mercs. I mean, yeah, admin tech cost is good, but we kind of do need some more states. So we're going to go to Picardy right here. We're going to go ahead and convert this. It's going to cost me another 138 power. The next best state would be the Highlands, which I think is this area up here. I'm surprised. This, really? Okay. And that's all I can afford at the moment. All right. Let's give a seat to Perth. And a seat to Calais. Sure. That'll work for now. Too bad, really, that we had not vassalized Scotland, because we could have just inherited them, and I think that that does count as an annexation that would have given us free states, but I haven't tested that, so I don't know for sure. The menace from Coro. I really don't care. If they gain aggressiveness, that's fine. Kill them all. Look, I didn't say that I was a very benevolent colonializer. Come on. It's colonialism. You don't expect them to be nice. All right, we're going to bring the troops over. We have converted Sussex. Let's now go to, well, what are they working on next? They are working on Cambridge. Let's go to Kent. We have to convert as much as possible in a short amount of time. Always tricky. Let's see. I could preemptively grab a couple of these infantry and bring them up to Eriksfjord, because that is where I intend on colonizing next, and we want to make sure that there are, well, they're very aggressive natives. There's not a lot of them. Two troops should be enough to put them down, but let's do that to be safe. Can I reach Bermuda by chance? No. I didn't think that I could, but, you know. Really will need to explore Africa as well and start a colony down here soon, but we already have the Cape Verde, so my range is not all that bad. We actually could go ahead and assign this to a trading company, too. And I guess I will. Not that it really matters. It just kind of makes sure I don't have to worry about it. Oh, hi, Bohemia. You're dead. Cambridge has been converted. Now we're working on Essex. Man, the Center of Reformation helps so much. We've had to renew a loan. I forgot about that. Muscovy declared war on Denmark. Cleansing of the heresy. Also, Norway. Are you independent now? What do you know? Denmark lost Norway. Well, that's going to make it easy to take over Scandinavia in the future. Awesome. We need more ships. So let's start rebuilding my navy. It's really sad that I lost as much as I did, but I need trade power. Okay, Norway, you should be my vassal. They hate me. I own their cores. Well, that makes sense. You should be my vassal anyway. How long until I finish coring all this? It's going to be a while. War exhaustion's going up, which I don't like. Austria, can you please finish your thing against Bohemia? Because this is really irritating. I don't like it. Yes, yes, naval attrition, I'm aware. Too cowardly to abdicate while at war. I would love nothing better than to abdicate. So you're taking some damage. 5.2% attrition's pretty bad. But I think we'll be able to get out of there. Okay, now you need to hightail it back home. Go to British Iceland if it helps. I'm glad that they tell you that there's high naval attrition. Naval attrition is one of those things where it's very easy to just suddenly lose all your stuff and you didn't even know. We lost a general. Essex has been converted. New exploration is allowed. We are going to go for the West African Sea, I think. Start learning a bit more about that. You're still taking attrition. Shouldn't be for much longer. And that's not the end of the war, but Ferrara is out, apparently. Okay, so they're repairing now. I want to colonize Greenland. That is what I want to do so bad. Kent has been converted. Next will be Norfolk. There we go. We're basically just going to get as many of my states converted at first as possible, and we'll worry about other things later. The Castilian separatists are back, because I'm the wrong religion. Shocker. It does pose a small problem, doesn't it? Though, really, I'm surprised how little progress we've seen, like, with any of these guys. The rebels have not been that bad this game. Very close to capped out on my power again. Let's go for a bit more military. Spend some of those monarch points. Oh, hello. Saxony, why? I would have left you alone. I just want you to know this. I really would have left you alone. But no. You had to get cute and go into my land, or France's land, which means now I have to murder every one of you. We have explored the West African Sea. Well, that's good. Now explore the coast of Africa. Find them. Baden, knowledge of maps, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we're learning a bit about the world now that I have this exploration done. We really do need to get a colony in the Caribbean pretty early on. I have no range, is the problem, but we really do need to get it. Because if Portugal and Spain are able to knock me out of this area, then that's kind of difficult for one of my missions. Kind of difficult. Hi, France. Good job. Proud of you. Can build more things. Sure. Spend some money to make more money. We can actually afford to reduce my army maintenance. I know we're at war, but whatever. Screw it, it's nonsense. Let's make money. Let's get filthy stinking rich. Burgundy, have you started integrating Flanders yet? No, but you probably should. Converted Norfolk. Good. Now we go to Calais. Can't. We go to Picardy. 9 months. As much high development provinces as possible. Explore the South Atlantic? Yes. Explore the South Atlantic next. We're actually doing really well at this stage of the game, to be honest. Doing really well. Wait, why can't I form an empire right now? In 1,000 total development, I have 856. Oh, right, this is because of the subject development. If we integrated France, we'd be able to form an empire. Military, we could invest. Yeah, but 6 years ahead of time. Is it worth it? I think not. I don't think so. Lincolnshire has been converted. A whole bunch of ships are done. Let's get them together. Okay, group, take all my trade ships and protect trade in the English Channel. Make that sweet money. How are we doing in terms of our cores? About to be done, which means it's about to be time to colonize. And done. Okay. Now, we are going to colonize in Eriksfjord. I'm also going to raise the autonomy in Iceland, because screw this. And here as well, because screw this nonsense too. I don't feel like dealing with any of this Norwegian nonsense. These guys are fine, though. I just don't feel like dealing with it. We're going to be fine. Bohemia, go away. Thank you for waiting until I finish coring it. But seriously, this is your priority right now. Your nation is under siege. We're calm. Do I sound calm right now to you? I don't think so. All right, we have the National Unrest guy. We actually could go for missionary strength and really speed things up if we wanted to. If we do that, we have to play the rebel game, but I can afford it. All right, switch over to missionary strength. We're going to make this go even faster. We're able to convert. It shaves a month off of a lot of these provinces, so it's worth it. We just lost all of our generals. Hire new ones. Terrible. New one. Terrible. New one. Thank you. These I can work with. Also, it's a good way to spend my military power to gain some free army professionalism, which is not the worst thing in the world. You also need to protect trade in the English Channel. Let's see. 15's worth it. Let's do that. Recall from Morocco. We're maxed out with that ally. Savoy, we are going to improve a little bit longer because we are going to use them against Burgundy in our next war with them. But after that, it doesn't really matter. We can probably lose Savoy. Picardy has been converted. Good. Let's go to... Let's go to Hampshire. Just keep focused on my core land. I mean, Brittany's a fine thing to do. We can, by the way, now go for Discover the Americas, which would give me that extra global settler increase. The question is, do I want to wait on that until I have another colonist? For that, I would need a lot more Diplo power, which actually might be worth focusing on from here on out. It's actually not a bad idea. Focus on Diplo. We have a lot of ideas and some integration to do. Alternatively, we focus on getting the admin tech first. I don't know. I think we'll stick with what we have for now. Gosh dang it. Can you please finish? You know what, Bohemia? I'd like to be done with this, but I don't see a reason for me to peace out. I haven't done much. That is to say, France has done a bit. Maybe we could actually get something out of this. Depending on what France has done, maybe they'll give me something. We have 2 war score. So I can't do anything. We can just wipe peace out. Nah, it's not worth it. We'll just stick with this war with Austria for a little bit longer, make them happy. They're about to finish anyway. We gain nothing, except for maybe losing a tiny bit of, maybe a tiny bit of war exhaustion, but otherwise, meh. Otherwise, meh. There it is. Done. All right. We gained 8 favors for sticking around with France. Or, sorry, Austria. France has embraced colonialism. Congratulations. We can invest in the tech. I'm aware. Go away. So I can't abdicate until I'm 60. So we're stuck with James for a while. France hates me right now. And it's going to stay that way while we're heretics. Now, what I could do, if I wanted to be terrible to them, is I could enforce religion, but this would really upset them for a long dang time. And I don't think I want to do that. I really don't. So no, we're not going to. When is my truce okay, we can get some rivals. Let's rival back Burgundy. We could rival Muscovy. I guess that's an okay long-term fight. All right, we're going to rival Muscovy. My truce with Castile ends in 1529. They are kind of the next target. Mainly because I want to fight Aragon and start taking over land down here. Genoa still has no friends and would be worth taking so I can finish a mission eventually. It's not the worst idea in the world, actually. Go away. Actually, we could do the naval doctrine. Where does the naval doctrine go? There it is. We can actually do this for fairly cheap right now. Ship trade power. Let's do it. I want to see what happens with that. I've never messed with it. We finished converting Hampshire. Good. Let's go to York. Convert that. Explorer. Move on to the South Atlantic coast, I think. There's a lot of land. Castile never really got in on the colonization game. They kind of focused on one piece of land here, and that's it as far as I know. The world is kind of my oyster when it comes to colonization, and I actually don't even think Portugal can do anything now that I think about it because they lost land to Morocco. This is awkward. We may need to vassalize Spain and get them to colonize for us. Because this is the thing, right? If Portugal and Castile and France do not colonize, which currently they're kind of not, it is literally impossible for one nation to colonize the entire New World. We'll have no competition, but we also can't just take things in a war. And it's really easy to spread your overseas control if you just, you know, conquer things in a war. Why on earth would I lose mercantilism? No, I'll lose the favor with the burghers, absolutely. All right, so some ungrateful natives rose up. Oh my gosh, I forgot my we still killed them. I did forget about my army maintenance. Important never to go to 0. It's okay to be this low. We can still win that. Never go to 0. Ooh, that could be bad. Disputed successions in a lot of places, by the way. Profiteering in Saint Malo. Local unrest upset Burgundy. Fine with me. This explorer is doing some good work. Let's go to... I thought I already finished the American East Coast. What did I miss? Go do it again. Oh, I missed something up here. We have more range, I guess. Thanks to this colony. Fun. Samuel Smith, one of our advisors, have revolutionized the art of siegecraft. Gain admin power and military tech cost reduction or prestige. Obviously, I'm taking the power. Could go for overseas exploration. Still 4 years ahead of time. Work to that global settler increase and stuff. Yes, this is worth it. Colonial range goes up a lot. Mercenary recruitment, I think yes. That gets me 5% discipline. All right, making some good progress on all of those fronts. The only technology that we're really going to be far ahead on in all cases is going to be freaking military. Which, we all knew that was going to happen. All right, more heretics converted. Making really good progress here. Calais, you need to be converted. Go, go, Anglicanism! This is going to be hilarious. Where's Reformed, by the way? A little bit up here in Sweden. And Denmark. So the Scandinavians are going to be Reformed. I'm going to be my own thing. The Germans are... I swear the Empire is going to be Protestant this game. It's going to be a big problem for Austria. The Empire is going to be borderline impossible to control. Which is hilarious, and I love it. We actually will be able to go to war with Burgundy sooner. Actually, we can go to war with Burgundy now. All right. Lot of conquest casus belli is available to us right now. Austria's in debt, and that's the only reason they refuse to join. Savoy. Savoy, you are so beyond worthless, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with you. I really don't. You won't even help with this. Because my Diplo rep sucks so bad because I annexed Brittany. Well, let's get rid of this fort. Don't need it. Castilian separatists are going to be a problem for a little bit longer, but not too much longer. I'm actually feeling relatively confident that most of this is not going to happen. Norway, no, not even that. Portuguese, no. Yeah, no, we're really close. If I can get a little bit more years of separatism reduction, I think we're going to be fine. War exhaustion's going down, which also reduces unrest, so that's going to be helpful. In 19 more months, that'll be gone entirely. We have finished exploring. Done with Poland. Explore the Atlantic, South America. We haven't done that yet. We're basically just discovering a little bit more land up here, but I don't even think then we have enough range, so we can just sit around and wait. Bermuda is still not in my range? No, it is. It's just colonists. There are no natives. Bermuda's a good place to get. Good jumping ground into a lot of stuff in East America. Denmark wants to hire troops because they are currently at war with Muscovy still. Calais has been converted. Let's go to Artois next. Finish all of that. Center of Reformation is going to be finishing up here in Lancashire. Done with Savoy. Hey, we can do a thing. All right. Wait, hang on, what do we want? Institutional spread, prestige per development from missionary, trade power, mercenary discipline, war score versus other religions, which is basically everybody. Blockade impact on that. I don't want resistance to Reformation. So do I want to gain a lot of prestige? I could do that, but we're already kind of maxed out, and to be honest, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Prestige is not hard for me to get. I do like the war score cost reduction. This is good eventually. And when the printing press fires, it'll be worth a lot. Let me go for religious wars. I like it. I think it's good. Spend a bit more power. We need to build up some more heavies to make up for the ones that we lost, so let's do that now. I want to have at least a relatively powerful navy. More religions have been converted. Good. Working on this next. I think it prioritizes provinces nearby with high development. So, yeah, we're looking pretty solid. And once again, the natives have risen up, but this time we should be fine. Once again, not worried. What is my religious unity? 42% already is actually surprising. It's not terrible. We really should focus all of our effort on whatever's going to be worth the most unity. Which will be places like Aquitaine and stuff down here. Protestant and Reformed churches reject incense. Price goes down. The Council of Palermo. The Counter-Reformation begins. Okay. So, if you haven't seen Anglicanism, it works very similar to Protestantism. You gain church power and then you get to spend it on things. But instead of branching out into several different church doctrines, you get 5 different powers that have different costs. For 200, we gain a stability. For 100, we gain mercantilism. We can gain money. We can gain a new consort if we're not married, I think. And we can divorce our current consort without losing the royal marriage, which if we're going for the chop-chop achievement, this is the way you do it. Anglicanism is actually pretty good in that way. The other advantage of Anglicanism is you actually have a development cost decrease, which is very useful. Also, you gain innovativeness much faster, which is pretty nice because it's reducing all of my power costs, and we're going to gain it faster than most people, especially as long as we stay ahead of time on tech, which ideally is going to be most of the time. Foreign trade competition. Yeah, let's impose a tariff. There's no consequence to doing that. By the way, I really miss... I'm really sad that Paradox did not have the guts to make mercantilism a penalty at a certain, like, height. Like, right now, mercantilism is overpowered, in my opinion. It is always good no matter what you do. And at very high mercantilism, I think that there were some actually pretty good downsides. Like, it makes sense from an economic standpoint. If you have pure mercantilism and you don't do a lot of trade and you have so many tariffs, you might be doing more harm than good. The only thing mercantilism really does that's bad is it upsets your colonies. Upset Morocco. I could lose my claim. I guess that's fine. No reason to upset them right now. Artois has been converted. Let's go to Aquitaine, since that's 22 development, and I want to get it for 7 months. That's the best it's ever really going to be. It's really quite good, actually. We need to convert the rest of this stuff. Alrighty. Religious civil disorder. Expiring casus belli against Portugal. Don't care. We need to start spying on a bunch of people. We might as well kill Portugal if we're not going to vassalize. I mean, I guess we could vassalize them and give them land back. But I don't really care. Let's just start getting just claims everywhere. We might as well. Burgundy is influencing Utrecht. Okay. So, you still have a fair number of friends. Savoy, if you're not going to be useful against Burgundy, I'm not sure why I'm holding on to this relationship. You've done nothing. Not once have you done anything useful. I do not want to go to Pacific South America because I think that'll kill my guys. Could upgrade the ships, but I think, just go ahead and finish off a couple random things here and there. It really doesn't matter. It really does not. Royal marriage offer from Savoy. Screw you, Savoy. You're useless. Okay. Well, we haven't really done much this episode. We've just kind of sat around and let the Reformation do its thing, but it's been working pretty well, to be honest. I'm liking it, and we're just going to continue working on all of this. Get my religious unity nice and high, so I don't have a lot of unrest working against me, and it looks like all of the rebels are going away, with the exception of some English particularists, which I'm not at all concerned about. So yeah, it is definitely time to start considering going to war again, even though I really would like to finish off some admin ideas, and we're kind of making that difficult. 800 more power would be enough to get me there. Burgers, when can I do this? Not for a long time. Not for a long time. Yeah, we're just kind of starving for power, and I really need to get Mary Hudson. You know what we should do? Is make our king in general and possibly get him killed in a war so that Mary ascends to the throne. Yes, this is the plan. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.